Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I wanted to share with you guys some of my favorite sparkly, shimmery, out of this world single eyeshadows. I have quite a few sitting in front of me because I am quite obsessed right now with this type of eyeshadow, and I really wanted to share them with you guys. It can be really overwhelming, especially when it comes to like indie brands, when you're on their website and you're looking for just something that is unique and special and different, because especially if they're a website like Cleona or Terra Moons, there's so much they have to offer that it can be really overwhelming to pick the ones that are just truly different, unique, mind-blowing. So I'm going to share with you my favorites. Now keep in mind, this is just what I have. I don't have like complete sets of these types of shadows from these brands. I just have the ones that I picked out, and I'm going to share with you guys the favorites that I have from the ones that I own. So before we jump into this video, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button before leaving today. Also, while you're at it, ring that notification bell, that way you don't miss any of my future uploads. And let's get into this video. Alright, so I have quite a few singles to get through, probably over 30, so I'm going to try to make this rather quick, and I'm going to keep it brand specific, so we'll do one brand at a time. So the first brand that I want to start with is JD Glow. JD Glow is probably what sparked my interest in multichromes, shimmery eyeshadows, like really sparkly eyeshadows. They're what kind of like kickstarted this obsession for me. I think, not that they were one of the first brands to come out with these types of shadows, but I feel like they were one of the first brands that really did it right. They really just did such a fantastic job with these types of formulas. So I have the entire multichrome bundle from JD Glow, but I'm only going to show you guys one. I didn't want to make this video too crazy long and show you every single one, because to me that's unnecessary. But the one that I would say, if I had to only pick one, it would be this one here, and this is I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it to translate like this, but I am going to show you a swatch as well. I did use this in a video where I did an eye look with it, and they're a little tricky to work with. Multichromes are not an easy type of eyeshadow to make a cohesive look with because it shifts colors. But they're really fun, they're beautiful, they're fun to swatch. So I'm going to swatch that. You guys can see it here on my finger. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it to shift. It's so pretty though. It's bright green, like an emerald green, and it shifts purple and a blue, and it's just so stinking special. Yeah, you can see it a little bit there. Like, wow. Let me see if I did like that. Can you guys see the shift? Stunning. Alright, the second shadow that I want to share from you from JD Glow is called Insane, and this is from their Galaxy collection. Their Galaxy shadows are another set of beautifully stunning shadows. And this one is like one of those pink blue shifts. It's super shiny and reflective, shiny. It's just beautiful. So pretty. Actually, the rest of what I'm going to show you from JD Glow are their Galaxy shadows. So next up is the shade Prismatic. I did an eye look with this one as well, where it was basically like a one shadow look. I put this all over the lid, and it's just, you can't really catch the full effect when you're looking at it in the pan. It's a lime green, but there's like a blue shift to it. I can't explain it. I'm just going to have to show you. I've heard people say that they have had issues with the JD Glow formula. I've had these for well over a year, and I've had absolutely no issues with mine. See, you can't even really see how amazing that is with that swatch. Maybe if I swatched it out here. It's just super reflective, beautiful lime green. Okay, next up in this collection is the shade Unexpected. This one is exactly, they picked the absolute perfect name for this shadow. Because when you look at it in the pan, it just doesn't look like anything special. I can't even explain to you the color. Like, how would you even describe this color? You kind of can't. There is no one specific color. Like, it's almost, It's almost a gray, but then it shifts kind of green. I didn't want to get on the website and explain to you from their words like what the shifts were. I want to tell you while I'm looking at it what I see. And this is just such a hard shade to verbalize. So I'm going to swatch it for you. And I feel like you still can't even see the full effect when it's swatched out here. So stinking pretty though. It's definitely unexpected. Love that shade. Okay, the next up from their Galaxy Shadows is the shade Watermark. And this is probably, I don't know if this is my favorite Galaxy Shadow, but it might be. This one is so sparkly and just so multi-dimensional. It is so pretty. It's a dark blue, but it shifts a green. It's got this almost, not iridescent quality, but the sparkle and the glitter in this is stunning. I mean, look at that. So pretty. This might be my favorite of the Galaxy Shadows. Look how beautiful. It's definitely one of those like eye-catching type of shadows. It's a showstopper. Alright, and then last from JD Glow is the shade Good God, and this is another one from their Galaxy collection, their Galaxy Shadows. This one, again, looks like really nothing special when you're looking at it in the pan. It's almost like an icy, not taupe, it's like an icy, I don't know how to explain it. I really don't. I'm going to have to swatch it out for you. But look at that. It's kind of silvery. You guys will have to help me out with the descriptions. I'm really bad at these descriptions. So pretty. So these are all the shadows that I have, well, pulled out for this video from JD Glow. Okay, the next set of shadows that I want to show you is from Terra Moons. If you guys have been on my channel for any length of time, you've heard me talk about Terra Moons eyeshadows. The sparkliness, the shiftiness, just the quality of their shadows is so good. And they are definitely the type that when you put them on your eyes, people ask you, like, what are you wearing? It's just one of those brands, they just know what they're doing. So I have quite a few from this brand as well. Several of the ones that I'm going to show you are from their Cosmic Chameleon collection. It's just these really vibrant, shifty, shimmery, beautiful shades. Let me just show you. So this one is called Radiation. It's this really bright, stunning green shade. Like, look how bright, how vivid this is. If that is all over your lid, you're going to have people asking you what it is. So pretty. Yes, ma'am. I love that. The next shadow from their Cosmic Chameleon set is the shade Orion's Belt. And that is what you see on the middle of my lids right now, plus something tapped over top of it. So it's not just this shade, but this is so pretty. This really beautiful, vibrant blue. Look at that. How good is that? So beautiful. Alright, the next shadow I'm going to show you is also from her Cosmic Chameleon collection. This one is the shade UFO, and that is what is blended on the outside of my lids in today's look, on top of other things. I got a lot going on my eyeballs, okay? It's a really deep purple, but there's almost like this slight, I don't know if it's a red shift. I don't know how to explain this. Look at that. Stunning. It does. It almost has like this red, shifty kind of undertone to it. It's just something really special. Alright, and then the next one from this set that I want to show you is called Moontide. This is another one of my favorites. It's a really beautiful bluish purple, and it's just something about the way it shifts and how sparkly it is and reflective. Super pretty. You're going to hear me say the same descriptors all the way through this video. pretty, stunning, gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I can't help it. I'm a basic bitch. Look at this. It doesn't even really look like something that's special. Well, I mean, it kind of does. But when it's on your lids, so pretty. Okay, and then the next ones that I'm going to show you from Terra Moons aren't from the Cosmic Chameleon collection. They're from other collections. And I don't know if I'm going to be accurate telling you exactly what they are, so I'm just going to tell you the names of these shadows. That way, if you're interested in them, you know how to find them. This one is the shade Ruby Stars. And I don't think this one was from any, like, crazy expensive collection. I feel like this one only cost me $6 or $8, which is really not bad if you know anything about indie shadows. But this one's just like a really deep, like, reddish pink. But it's the way that it shines that really gets me. That makes me feel like this is unique. Okay, and then the last three that I'm going to show you, I believe these are her iridescent chameleons. These are like a really beautiful white in the pan, but then they have these gorgeous shifts to them. So the first one I'm going to show you is called Lunar Spectrum. I've used this one as an inner corner highlight more times than I can even mention, and it's just something about the way this one shifts. It's absolutely beautiful. Swatch that out for you. I hope I can convey the different shifts in these, because sometimes I feel like on camera it doesn't come across on camera. Like when I'm looking at it on my finger, I see green, I see pink, I see blue. Like, it just shifts so many beautiful colors. And you're probably not even going to be able to see it. See here, it shows up completely pink. But when I'm looking at it on my finger, I see green more than anything. That is so wild how it's translating. I'm going to try to stand up towards the end and like move my arm around a little bit, see if I can get it to translate another way, but it doesn't look like that in the pan at all. I see neon green more than anything. Alright, the next iridescent chameleon is the shade Red Giant. Now, if you watch people like Angelica Neekfist, if you watch Amy Loves Makeup, they have both talked about Red Giant. Actually, many people have. Millie from Bad to the Brow has talked about this one. It is such a beautiful shade, and in the pan it just looks like it's a white shadow. It doesn't look like anything special, but when you swatch it out, it's a beautiful pinky shift to it, or like a red shift to it. Hence the name Red Giant. Yeah, you can see it. Look at that. So stunning. Gorgeous. And it's like, it doesn't even look like anything real special when you swatch it. But it is. It's misleading. It's so pretty. And then last but not least from her iridescent chameleons is the shade Space Baby. This one might not be an iridescent chameleon. I'm not sure. But this one is another one of those that looks white in the pan, but then when you like turn it to a certain degree, it looks blue or green, purple even. Super pretty. I'm going to try to get it to shift for you in a swatch. Now when I swatch it out, I see purple and green. Look, you can definitely see the green. Can y'all see the purple? Probably not. Ooh, look at that green. They are just beautiful shadows. If you've been thinking about getting any Terra Moons shadows and you're on the fence, you're not sure which ones to get, I think that you would be totally happy with any of the ones I've mentioned in this video. So now I have two like oddball. They're not even eyeshadows, they're highlighters, but I wanted to share them with you just because of the sheer uniqueness of them. The first one is from Bitter Lace Beauty. This is one of their candy coated highlighters. It's in the shade Pastel Pucker, and it's a purple color, but it shifts to a light green. Barely. And it smells like candy, and it smells delicious. So I wanted to share that with you guys today in this video as well, just because I just felt like it. I mean, you could use it as a eyeshadow if you wanted to. That's that one there. Doesn't really look like anything special, but it's really pretty. And then the second one that's like that, but from a different brand, is from Davina Cosmetics. And this is her Birthday Bash highlighter. This one just reflects all sorts of different colors. You can't really tell when it's in the pan. It just looks white. Doesn't look like anything special. But then you swatch it. It just looks like a really vivid, like icy type of highlighter. You can't really tell how special that is, but it is. You'll have to take my word for it. It's gorgeous. So those are the two like oddball shadows or highlighters, whatever you want to call them, that I'm going to showcase in this video. Alright, we're going to move it along to another brand now. The next brand I want to chat with you guys about is Give Me Glow. So people often confuse JD Glow with Give Me Glow, which kind of makes sense. I can see how that would happen. Give Me Glow, I don't have as many shadows from, but the ones I do have aren't like the really sparkly, like shifty, out of this world type of, I don't want to say they're not good because they are, but where Give Me Glow shines, in my humble opinion, is their shimmer formula. Like their shimmer? I mean, they are a little shifty. Let me just show you what I mean. This one is the shade Summer Fling, and it's a blue-green, and it shifts yellow? Guys, I'm terrible at this. It's like a sea green and it shifts yellow. I don't know. I'm going to swatch it for you. I feel like Give Me Glow is just amazing at their shimmer formula. They look so reflective and shiny and shimmery. It's beautiful. Let's start on this end. Like, look at that, would you? Beautiful shade. The next up from Give Me Glow is Under the Sea. And this is like one of the prettiest deep blue shades that I've ever seen, and as far as eyeshadow is concerned. And it's so pigmented and just, you're going to have to see it for yourself. I know, how can somebody be this excited about eyeshadow? Don't ask me. I mean, look how pretty this is. How bright blue. And just solid. It's opaque. It's beautiful. Look how pretty. Love that. I have 3 more from Give Me Glow. The next one is the shade Electric Mint. And this one's another green, yellow shifting type of shade. But they're just so like foiled looking. Look how stunning this shade is. This one reminds me a little bit of the Terra Moons shade Radiation. Love that. The next one is the shade Fireworks, and this is just such a gorgeous orange. Super foiled looking, reflective, gorgeous, pretty, stunning, beautiful, all of those words, all those things. Like, look at how pretty that is. And then the last shade I'm just going to go ahead and swatch for you really quickly. It's the shade called Halo, and this one could double as a highlighter. Inner corner highlight is probably where this one is best suited, but it's just a really gorgeous, it's a white with a gold flip is what this one is, and it's beautiful. So that's all of my favorites from Give Me Glow. I have quite a few more of like their regular shimmers like that, but these are the ones that are like stand out to me. Alright, so we have 2 more brands to go through. The first one is Cleona. So I ordered Cleona for the first time back at the very beginning of March, and their pre-order status was like April, I think. I didn't actually get my shadows until July, the end of July, which I knew it was going to happen. I didn't know necessarily when I placed the order that it was going to happen, because that's when like COVID was just starting to like really kick into gear, and everything was pretty uncertain. We didn't really know what was going on, but I knew that it would be delayed at least a little bit. I just wasn't expecting it to be 4 months before I got my shadows. So I like the ones that I got, but I feel like, I don't know. It makes me question, is it really worth waiting that long for? But the ones that I have picked out for you today that I want to share with you, I think are really beautiful. But I also feel like I can find pretty similar shadows, for the most part, within other brands. Or at least something that's like semi-similar. So let me show you the first one. This one is called Heirloom. And these are all from their stained glass collection. Some of them are more expensive than others. I don't know what the determination is that makes them more pricey than the other ones. I'm not even sure what I have in front of me here. I'm not going to do that much research. I'm just telling you the names. if you like what you see, you can always go on their website and search the name. It'll pull it up for you. So again, this one is Heirloom, and it's a beautiful, like, mint kind of green, and it's shifty. That's what that looks like. It's pretty, don't get me wrong, really pretty. Here. Real pretty. I like it, but I also feel like I have similar shadows in my collection. The next one that I want to show you is called Patina, and this one's pretty unique to my collection. This one looks like a grungy green in the pan, but it shifts a bright green. It's really something special. And on camera, it's just showing that grungy golden green type of shade. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it to shift for you or not. Maybe. Do it. You know you want to. I mean, it's gorgeous, trust me. Very pretty. And I do really like it, which is why I'm showing it to you right now. And then the next one I want to show you, I don't know how to pronounce. I don't know if it's Grisaille or Grisaille. Not sure, but I heard Angelica Neek was talking about this. I think Amy Loves Makeup was talking about this. I literally made a list when I was watching their videos of these shadows, of the ones that I liked and that I wanted to have. But look at it when you swatch it out here. You can see the maroon shift in it right there. And it's almost like, not silver. It's like a maroon base with a blue shift. Really pretty. Very unique to my collection. And then the last one that I wanted to show you from Cleona, now keep in mind, I think I only have like eight shadows from Cleona at this point, and I'm showing you 4, so I feel like they're pretty special. But this one is called Luxe. This is like one of my favorite inner quarter highlight shades just because it is so stunning when it shifts. It looks like nothing special in the pan, well, on camera anyway. It just looks like a white shadow, but it has this beautiful gold, green, I don't know, this reflective awesomeness. I don't know if it's going to actually translate on camera or not, but it is something beautiful. So those are my Cleona shadows. Okay, and the last set of shadows that I want to show you are from Davina Cosmetics. Now, I did do a video totally dedicated to these shadows, to these collections of shadows. So I tried to be pretty selective with the ones that I chose, but I absolutely love Davina Cosmetics. I just feel like whatever she's doing with her formula is just top notch. Like, she knows what she's doing. She makes some of the best sparkly, shimmery, shifty, show-stopping, gorgeous eyeshadows. You'll see. So the first one that I want to show you is called Mystic Moon Pie. It almost looks like a shifty, silvery gray, maybe? But it's so much more than that. And Davina is a little more affordable than, like, Cleona, for instance. And I feel like the wow factor is still pretty fantastic. The next one that I want to show you from Davina is one of her newer ones. This is the most gorgeous, shifty, sparkly, silver eyeshadow I've ever seen. And that's saying something, but it is. Wait till you see this swatched out. It doesn't look like any... I mean, it's really shimmery in the pan, but when you swatch this out, it is just like jaw-dropping. Look how shimmery this is. Like, I just want to bathe in that. I want to put it all over. So stinking pretty. That's like your perfect New Year's Eve shade right there. Yes, please. This one is called Confetti Kisses, and it's a blue, and it has like a slight light purple shift to it. Super pretty. These are starting to get a little bit crumbly on me, which worries me a little bit. I don't remember them being like that when I first got them. I hope they're not starting to dry out. look how pretty that is. The next one from Davina is called Celesta. I recently did an eye look with this in the video where I tried the BK Beauty and Britt Clark brush bundle set. And this shade here is just next level. It almost just looks like it's like a gold shade, like right now. But there is some green to it. They're just so stinking sparkly, and it gets me right in the feels. The next one is called Swudge. This is from her Willy Wonka Exploders collection. I like quite a few from that collection. They're just, again, sparkly, shifty shadows. She knows how to get me. This is one of those where you like swatch it out and it's not as opaque, but it is beautiful. It's a little more like crumbly, but pretty nonetheless. And then we have Boom Sour, which is from her Sugar Drops collection. I only have a couple from this specific collection, but they're more iridescent. They remind me of the Terra Moons shadows like this. Let's swatch it over here. So there's really no like base to it, but it's shifty. It's a shifty sucker. One more like that. This one is called Soda Swamp. I don't know why I keep showing you like this, like it's going to shift for you in the pan, because it's not. This one has more of like a purple shift to it. Same thing. It's got that iridescent base, and it's just super shifty. Look how pretty those are. Yum, 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 yum. I have two more. The next one is called Runts. Almost dropped it. That'd have been bad. I don't know what it is about this one in specific that I like so much, but I do. And then we got one more. This one is busted all to hell and back because I dropped it when I first got it. It's the shade Everlasting Gobstopper, and it is special. It's a really bright blue in the pan, and it shifts purple. It's so sad. I need a new one. I'm thinking about buying a new one. I even hate to like swatch it because I feel like I'm wasting it. I'll do it for you guys. That's how much I love you. It just reminds me of like a mermaid. Look how pretty that is. Those are all of my Davina shadows. So that, my friends, is all of my favorite, noteworthy, shimmery, sparkly, beautiful single eyeshadows. If you guys like this kind of video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. It lets me know that you like it. It lets YouTube know that you like it, and it'll keep pushing this video out for other people to see and enjoy. If you guys are not already subscribed to my channel and you enjoy my videos, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you leave today. Ring that notification bell, that way you're notified of all my future uploads, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.